And thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Connie Leonard. In just a few days, the Norton West Louisville Hospital will officially open. It's the first hospital to provide care in that area in 150 years. Our Doug Profit is heading up our team coverage live on location from the new West Louisville Hospital. And Doug, it's not open yet, but people are sure eager to get it going.
Connie, it's really turning into a nice sight as the sun is going down. The lights are going to be coming on the sprawling complex any moment here. The sunset on an amazing day for West Louisville. That's because history was made today here in the West End. Norton cutting the ribbon on the brand new hospital. It is the first new hospital built west of 9th Street in 150 years. And on Monday, the staff is going to be here welcoming the very first patients inside at 28th and Broadway. That's going to be on Monday. Let's take you high above this big place, the Sky 11 drone. This facility includes an emergency room, 20 inpatient beds. Look to the far right there. That's the single entrance you can get in here to get to a pharmacy, a lab, and a variety of specialty care. They added green space as well, and the Goodwill Opportunity Campus is right next door. It's going to offer community services like a special food pantry as well as the hospital here and event spaces. Well, it was a giant crowd here for today's ribbon cutting, and WHAS11's Ian Hardwitt was there right in the middle of it. You got to hear the many different voices they brought on stage, Ian, and of course, the residents, the most important. They're the ones who said, this is what we want in the hospital, and they hit every checklist.
That's right. They're bringing x-rays, surgery services, the emergency department, even a food bank, all right here to the hospital, something people have asked for a very long time. In that moment, it's finally here.
2, 1.
This celebration was over 100 years in the making.
And I'm greeting you at the door and welcoming you in. And I'm just ready. We're ready to roll out on Veterans Day and do this.
For a century and a half, West Louisville went without life-saving care close to home.
On Monday morning, when those doors go open, that's no longer true. It's time.
A time for cherishing the victory. And acknowledging the painful past that robbed a community of what it needed.
The pain of discrimination, of racism, that have led to 150 years without a hospital.
Reflection continued in prayer, the hospital's chaplain blessing the grounds.
You have been with us.
And then we have this beautiful black woman leading the charge. It just means a lot.
Here she is, Corinza Townsend, the hospital's chief administrator.
Let's do this, y'all. This is what this was built for. This is what we were built for.
Imbued with purpose. Mother Kiesta Moran knows her work here is part of history she can share with her children when they drive by.
And someday, they may want to be a part of it, so it opens doors for them as well.
Doors, she said, took too long to open, but the moment has finally come.
Well, Ian, Corinza's going to be here. I'm going to be interviewing her at 5:15, but they've also are hiring a lot of people from this area to staff the hospital.
Doug, that's right. Either people who live here right now or grew up here. Almost 400 new employees. That means a lot for Russell, California, and all the neighborhoods surrounding it.
All right, thank you very much, Ian Hardwitt. Ian, part of our team, bringing you a lot of coverage on this big day because it is historic. History tells us that if you want to look at it, this really is the very first full-service hospital for West Louisville. You keep hearing it's the first one in 150 years, but that hospital was a maritime hospital that took care of only riverboat captains. So this one is the true modern hospital. And I talked with one of Louisville's best-known black leaders who has never given up on the West End. Reverend Cosby, you and I went to lunch in 2017.
I remember it.
And I asked you, what is going to begin the trend to help West Louisville so that it doesn't become the forgotten neighborhood? And you said one word to me. You said investment.
Right. Right. This is it.
Dr. Kevin Cosby now stands at 28th and Broadway and looks back at the new Norton West Louisville Hospital.
Love is a 4-letter word. This is how you spell love. C-A-S-H, cash. When West Louisville is a place to love through investments, then West Louisville will become a place to live.
It's why the hospital is more than just a building to him and others here. Quality health care long ago left the West End.
You see some development that has eluded us that other communities just take for granted. So this is an important first step.
He's president of the re-energized Simmons College of Kentucky and the longtime leader of one of Kentucky's largest black churches, St. Stephen Baptist.
West Louisville has many challenges, but there is a remnant of people who yet love this community.
He wears many hats, but to his core, the 66-year-old Cosby is one thing.
I have been in the pastorate for 45 years. I have been in West Louisville by choice all my life. And this is the first time that I have seen any major investment in West Louisville maybe since '68.
He's also a remarkable historian with perspective on the state of West Louisville.
Now think about where other communities will be if they have not had any investments since Lyndon Baines Johnson and Richard Nixon, pre-Watergate.
The Norton and Goodwill sites together remind him of another day at 28th and Broadway.
When I was a kid and we did Christmas shopping, there were enough stores on 28th Street that my parents would actually give us money to purchase Christmas presents, and we could literally go on 28th Street to purchase everything we needed.
I reminded him of a recent sermon that he gave. You said God will give you the grace and the power to get you through it.
And you will get through it. You will get through it.
Do you think West Louisville is starting to get through it?
Important first steps. Important first steps. I think in West Louisville, this is a sign of hope.
Call his name Jesus.
And on Monday, the doors open to that important first step. You know, every resident I talked to leading up to this, including Norton's top folks, were hesitant to call this the game changer overall. They know it's really a first step. And Kevin Cosby told me that the real fixer for West Louisville will be when affordable housing gets fixed, because so many out-of-town companies currently own so many homes in this area, and they are just renting back to folks. You need home ownership, which will fix the base again in West Louisville. Connie, back to you. Our coverage will continue in a moment with Corinza Townsend.
All right, looking forward to that interview. Thank you so much, Doug. Well, back in the news here, Clark County, Indiana announced more issues today related to Tuesday's election. The clerk says during a review of results, they noticed that over 4,000 ballots had not transferred from the memory sticks they were recorded on. Travis Breeze joins us live. And Travis, the county had this exact same issue 2 years ago.
That's true, Connie. 2 years ago, it was 1,700 ballots that were late in getting counted, and that flipped the House District 71 race. This year, it's over 4,000 ballots, but we're told it's not going to change any outcomes. They have used the same software over the last 2 years, and as you can guess, they're now considering moving on.